Hey, 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 my jazzy fam. This is not Housewives of Atlanta. It is definitely a love and hip hop Atlanta. So this is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and that is season 13, episode 27. And we start with Mendices. Well, we start with Yandy. And Yandy finally told Mendices that she is sorry. She found someone else. She found her new man. And, you know, how he and then he brought up now. He brought up his mom. He brought his mom on the trip, right? Okay. Mendices brought his mom, Judy, on the trip, right? Then says that he did not like how she didn't defend him. And I'm like, baby, weak sauce, Mendices. Shut the fuck up, okay? All right, but he, it's like you did go up for the BAM though, right? And then Yandy said in her, single life, she, was conversating and dating other people, and she was conversating with someone in particular. And also she, checks um and it's like checkmate, in DC. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So she told you what she was doing. She can admit her flaws and all this stuff. But can you admit that you was over there sneaking and creeping with Tamar Braxton? Uh-huh. Anyhow, next. And then we get to Scrappy. And he up fishing, and Jock and Kendra. They made it. And he tells them both that Bambi and Brittany was there. Mm-hmm. And then he came, then came up, then came up his, it came out his mouth now about, Brittany. It never came. It's like he said, Brittany. He just pretty much was saying, Brittany this, Brittany that, this, that, and all that. And I'm like, Scrappy. Because Scrappy says that he is at the point of, where he is not going to settle for less. And I'm like, really, Scrappy? You've been settling for less all these damn years that you've been on this goddamn TV show. Okay? And it's like, no one should, settle with you, Scrappy, period. I just gotta say, no one should settle with you, Zane, or Mendices. None of you ninjas on there. I mean, and not even Jock, but he married though. But definitely not you and Zane. Okay. Anyhow, next. Then we get back to Yandy and Airhead Ashley. And her and Ashley are talking. I mean, you know how Ashley been talking crap about Yandy and says that she saw how she felt in clips, and just everything that she was actually looking back at the tapes and stuff. Yandy can look back at the tapes if she want to, right? Then Yandy addressed Airhead Ashley, saying, "You had my name in your mouth in Puerto Rico, and I wasn't even there." And she said, wasn't even there. And then she said that she not in her and Zane's business, so she needs to stay out of her business. And then, so this Ashley airhead ass say she figured. She said, I figured that I would everything being in the blogs and all that stuff. I mean, it's just that I just knew that you was and just I figured out that you was over there cheating in Greece. I'm like, bitch. And Yandy was just saying, don't fake hug me. Okay. And get the fuck on. Okay. And she said, you talking ish. And then Ashley said, it is in the blogs. It is in the blogs, raising her voice. And then, oh no, ma'am. And then Yandy said, I was not in Puerto Rico. Gotta remember that. Okay, so stop talking that damn shit. That's what I just said. And then she said, "You got issues. I mean, you got issues with Zane bringing the shit to Yandy girl, boo." Okay. And then Ashley is such a dumb bird. And Zane too. And Zane is still in love with his ex-girlfriend. So you gotta always remember that too, Ashley. So cut that shit out. Anyhow, next. Then we get to Mama D, and she looking like a fox. And then she is talking to Lynette, which is Zane's mom. And she talking to Lynette and asking how are things going. And then she said that these are, going on. She just tired of everything that's going on with Scrappy because they was just conversating and stuff. And she just said with Scrappy, he just creating these broken homes and he ain't learned and he being, made, he not changing. She said he ain't changing. And then she said, "You got a baby." And it's like, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby. And then Lynette saying, "How, Mama D, did you not want Bam and Scrappy to get back together?" And then Mama D says that he it's all good. She don't give a damn about none of them damn women. She said it's all about the grandkids, as long as the grandkids are together. And I'm like, okay, come on, Mama D, clock, clock, clock. Then Mama D flips to Lynette and Ashley being on one accord. And then Lynette says that she is not going to do it. And she said that she got a son that needs a kidney. And Zane will not get tested. And then Lynette says that she can't get on one accord with Ashley. Okay. And then Lynette says that can Mama D just, help her with some fundraising and stuff so that she can, get the treatment that's needed for her son. Then Mama D says that you should get with Ashley to complete and then, to develop a plan. Then it's a complete shutdown. You know how Lynette feel about Ashley. And then Mama D said that she not seeing that she budging or nothing like that. So she said if she can go ahead and get her some help with these fundraisers, she'll just go ahead and do it. Anyhow, next. And then Zane, he a scary ass bitch. Okay. And Zane and Ashley about talking about his mom. And then Ashley tells Zane that he doesn't listen to her. Then Zane pipes up and just hollers at, "No, you don't listen to me. Disrespect me and my mom." And I'm like, oh wow. The switch up, Zane. Really? You getting on Ashley like that, coming down on her like that? Okay. Anyhow, next. Then we get back to Yandy and Mendices. Then Yandy says that he never had her back. When he was in prison, he didn't, or when he was out of prison. And he's still disrespecting her. And I'm like, Mendices, because you are so disrespectful. Ended the conversation once Yandy tried to speak her damn mind in peace. You're going to get up and say, "I don't want to talk about this. I want to end this conversation." I'm like, oh, good God. Oh, my word. She can't even get nothing out. Anyhow, next. And Zane and Mendices are talking. And he asking, now, did Yandy hold him down? He said yes or no. And this what Mendici is asking Zane. And then he said, "Yeah, she did, or whatever." And Zane, her ass, did. He said, "Did she hold you down again?" And he said, "Yes, that does. Yes, that does. That me and her when I went home and all this stuff." And then he said he didn't think that I mean Zane pretty much just talking outside of his damn mouth, and then what Mendices said, he flipped it on Zane as Mendices. Did Yandy hold you down? And then he said yes, but he said he didn't think that when he got out of prison that he was gonna have to be locked down and enslaved to her and meet her needs and her beck and call and everything that Yandy needed. And I'm like, yes, you do, because she held you down. She was the only fool that was sitting up there holding your ass down. Because we always knew that y'all wasn't married, and then you gonna disrespect her and all this stuff. And then I'm like, come on now, uh. And then the thing about it is, I'm like, Mendices, you just too damn disrespectful. All right, and it's like, bye, shit, Mendices, bye, boy. You ungrateful as hell. Anyhow, next. Kendra gets Ashley and Yandy back together to talk. And Ashley said, okay, so we're talking again. So we're talking again. And I got Ashley got out what she needs to say. Then Yandy says that at the end of the day, they are boys, period. And she was talking about Zane, and she was talking about Mendices. At the end of the day, they just boys and all this stuff, and they don't know how to do nothing else but be a damn boy. And while Yandy accepted Ashley's apology, she still is gonna be watching her out the side of her eye. She got one eye on her ass, which I don't blame her. Anyhow, next. And we get to Zane talking about the fundraiser, and and his brother can be losing his life at the I'm like, what the hell? He said, my brother can be losing my life, and it's just pretty much fuck the fundraiser. And I'm like, look, he the reason why it is a fundraiser, and he just scary as hell and all this stuff. And he the reason why the fundraiser is in place, because he ain't trying to put forth nothing but a damn talk and all this stuff. Then Scrappy says out his damn rock mouth, says that to your bro, you need to go over there and you not talk to your bro, just give him words of encouragement. And I'm like, words, Zane and Scrappy, are y'all okay? He needs an organ. Anyhow, next. And Mendices acting crazy, asking crazy questions to Yandy, because we get back to Mendices and Yandy, asking crazy questions to Yandy. And she does not want to answer the questions because it's like, get real. That's just bullshit. And then he is he is a baby. And then he says that he is going to expose her while they talking in the mobile home or whatever. And then Yandy said, okay, bring it on. Because he is mad because Yandy said that she was going back to New York, right? And the next, that's where her man is in New York, right? And then Mendices lost his marbles, lost his mind, lost everything in his body. Anyhow, next, and have a blessed, blessed day. That is the end of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like Mendices was really trying it in this episode. And then that's season 27, season 13, episode 27. And I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I got a little tongue tied. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. And I'm about to upload this now. Bye.